Instead of the Eurasia relegation matches, we are going to have an exhibition match between PickPig and Neyei, who will actually be playing on Update 11, and also playing on some of the maps that are confirmed to be in the map pool for Spring 2021. So this will prove as perhaps a glimpse at what we'll get to see for Spring 2021, and that'll be really exciting to watch for sure.
It's time for the sneak peek.
And just to clarify, the reason that they do not have relegation matches is because there were originally 3 contenders fighting for 2 spots. With Mappy's departure, we had to have a match to fill Mappy's spot before we even worried about PickPig in relegations. And then with Cravando's departure, we now have 2 competitors competing for 2 spots, which means that no matter what, both of them automatically advance. So there's no sense in having them do relegations at all. So congrats to Neyei and PickPig, you will be in the next SpeenLeague. So we're just having them play a match for fun.
Indeed. But perhaps this is, just to show who might be the superior player heading into the next league, and possibly if this matchup happens in the Speen Open as well.
So I actually have a quick question. Seeing that the Spring Spin Open is actually going to be in a few weeks, give or take, do we have a time frame on when signups begin? Don't we usually do that like a week beforehand, or do we not have a date yet?
Oh, we do. After the deadline for SSSO chart submissions closes, right?
Uh-huh.
We have 2 weeks for the playtesters to finalize the map pool and rankings. Once those 2 weeks are up, that's when we open up signups.
Yeah! I'm excited. I can't wait to see who decides to join this tournament this time. Hopefully we get some new faces. I'm expecting that. I want that.
Oh, for sure. We actually, I've been seeing a lot of like new players come in. Like for example, Bino, who is in chat right now. He's been, really rising in terms of the controller playstyle. Really, it's really impressive to see how far he's come, especially since he's really the only other top controller player. The other one being Luciano. So it'll be interesting to see how his matches turn out. It'll be his first Speen Open, so yeah, I'm certainly excited to see what kind of new players we're going to get for spring.
And actually, speaking of new players, I'm curious. So for the 3 of you, who do you hope decides to take a chance and go try out for this new tournament? They can be new or new. Ozma, yes, let's go. That was actually, he's my choice too. I really want to see Ozma join.
What other new players are there? I'm actually having trouble thinking of people, because I also don't remember who played in last SSSO. Like, there are people I know of who I'm pretty sure haven't played, but are also people who basically just chart. So
another player that came to mind was Cosmos, but they were a participant in the last one. So
yeah.
I don't know. Well, you never know. Maybe we'll get to see some new names that we don't expect. Like maybe Dracotiste will actually sign up for one of these,
Is Dracotiste in the SpinShare, sir?
I believe he is. I think he was actually charting as well.
Oh.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of players we get when we head into Spring 2021, officially marking a year since the last one. So
Swag was in last SSSO, right?
Wait.
Was he?
Who?
Yes, Swag Dude was in the Celeste pool. Got beat by Accelerate.
Oh, true, yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Well, all in all, whoever decides to join, anyone who thinks, oh, well, I'm not good enough to join, get that out of your head. Everyone has a chance to win. I want you to.
What about a Blue Eye? The Celeste pool is just me picking Swag, right?
No, Blue Eye was in as well, I think, right?
Blue Eye was in as well? Okay. Oh right, I was not in the Celeste bracket. Blue Eye was, and then X was just kind of there as well. If I recall correctly. Yeah, I think it was Pick, Swag, Blue Eye, and X.
Yes. And, X just ended up, taking the bracket. Taking out the Celeste Stars. Actually, that's a really cool nickname for y'all, huh? The Celeste Stars.
Oh, that's awesome! I love that.
Alrighty, so it seems like
55.
Yeah, 55 in question marks. So the match poll is Red Flag, Base House, Transparent Zero, Exodus Earth's Atomosphere, Twin Torpedo, Panic Pandemic, Play Chime Remix, Valley of Voices, and Energy Synergy Matrix.
How many remixes of Play are we gonna get?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I would assume we'd have a few. And it looks like the only choices we have left right now that haven't been banned are Transparent Zero, Twin Torpedo, and Energy Synergy Matrix.
And Synergy was just banned, so it's between Transparent Zero and Panic. Might be seeing Panic Pandemic. Oh, yes it is. It's going to be Panic Pandemic.
Yeah, so there are 9 remixes of Play, and only 3 have been charted. So
Wait, there's 9 remixes of Play? Wow, that must be a popular song then.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a full compilation album.
Yeah.
Just an album of Play. Oh my god.
Don't pause, just play. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. It's a good song. James Landino! I like that version. It's a
Okay, Neyei says that the song that will be played is Transparent Zero.
Transparent
We
Zero?
are doing Ready Plex now, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a best of 5?
Yes.
Best of 5, yeah.
Okay.
Well, all I can say is I'm excited to see some of these new songs that will be in the tournament for the Spin Open Spring.
Alrighty. Both players are good to go. And I guess Neyei will be refereeing his own match. Very interesting.
Neyei is a man of many talents. One you cannot underestimate. Ooh, and Neyei already done with the PFC pace. A PickPig.
Ooh,
Nice
Neyei's
to do.
about to lose PFC pace.
Well, I mean, Neyei missed the PFC pace near the beginning.
Yep.
Ooh, that piano. I love music with that. I don't know, I have bias with piano.
Man, the Ginger Lizard background is really cool. But you can really tell that it's Ginger Lizard.
Oh, wait, why does it say pandemic at the bottom?
Ooh, that's interesting. That should have been
That was
updated.
an unfortunate miss from PickPig.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Just missed the color swap.
Oh, it looks like Neyei missed something.
Ooh, so they missed about the same place then. Interesting. And they're
yet
also playing on update 11, so
Yeah, place doesn't matter.
indeed. I guess we'll see the repercussions of that.
It looks like this might be a case where it's definitely going to be better accuracy wins. That's going to be the case probably for most matches from here on out because of the way the accuracy bonus works.
That and quantity of misses. Like, all misses are equal now, but the quantity still matters.
Right. I mean, if you miss like 20 notes and your opponent misses like 3 or 4, odds will most likely be that that person wins.
Yeah.
Unless the other player's accuracy is godlike, in which case they might actually somehow pull it off. But
Yeah, I mean, the margin between like a 10 and a 15 isn't that big because of the curve. Like,
True.
But before accuracy got fixed, like you could get margins between like 8 and 10, which were actually pretty substantial. But
ooh.
Yeah, it's not easy to get sub 10 MS anymore.
It's really not. I mean, the closest I've gotten on a song is like 11 something. So I mean, it's tough. You
Yeah,
really have.
I don't think I've gotten sub 10 in any customs yet. I got sub 10 on most base game charts though.
Oh, that's good. And then of course you have like people like Trex who have somehow constantly getting between 5 and 7, and it's just like how?
I don't
Nate,
think
you just got a
Trex
miss.
has gotten any sub 7s.
Another miss.
I don't know if Trex has any sub 8s even. I don't think I've seen him get any.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'd have to ask though.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. That's what I get for assuming. I shouldn't be doing that. I for some reason I swore I saw that somewhere, but no.
Oh man.
And even though both players have missed a few times, it looks like Pick is still definitely doing better in terms of the note streaks department. Like, ooh.
And accuracy as well, and Neyei has been getting a lot more goods than picks, so that seems like that'll certainly influence the accuracy bonus.
Ugh, probably. I'm trying to remember because I already forgot, but this song is like around a 50, right? Isn't it? Or am I?
I think it's at 50 flat, yeah.
Well, it shows. This is one song you don't want to mess with.
I mean, it's one of the easiest options. So.
And that's the scary thing. Like, it only gets more difficult from here.
And alrighty, so Pick is gonna be finishing off with a higher score. Let's see the accuracy bonus.
Oh, it's time to see it.
19?
Wow.
And 14. Oh, mama.
Yeah.
That's
And
surely going to be a win
fewer
for
misses
Pick,
and better accuracy, so that's a pretty fair win for him.
for sure.
Get those good. Oh, get those perfects, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try and get goods. I mean, goods are okay in moderation. Just get as many perfects as you can.
Alrighty.
Panic
Neyei
Pandemic.
will be picking Panic Pandemic.
I hope Neyei. I mean, I assume Neyei has played the charts beforehand, but I hope Neyei knows what he's in for. 55, by the way. Yep.
Well,
Pigs are literally just like, you know what song this is, right? You should. Okay.
indeed.
All right. Panic Pandemic by C Show. We shall see who wins this one.
Indeed.
And it's only about 3 minutes, so it's not like too long, but it's definitely gonna have a lot of sections that are like, oh no.
Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty tough to say the least. Certainly
So what do you-
55, yeah.
And as always, both players on the PFC pace, which of course you love to see all the time.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful PFC pace. Indeed.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
It's already-
And
Yeah.
that's not gonna hold, I assure you.
Besides, there's a Trish clip of that already, so we're good in that.
For
That's
sure.
That's cemented for history. All right, and the first drop begins. And whoa, both players PFC that with no problem. Okay, well, fuck me then. Cool. Excellent. Good job, Neyei. Doing a great job.
Wow. Thank you, Metal.
Pick with a
And Neyei's
small
gonna be
cluster of
losing
misses.
FC. Pick actually picks up a miss there too. No, and they only clipped a slider.
Ooh, well, at least with that in that case, now both players have a chance of winning, and it's not just like it's over.
Yeah, it's all gonna depend on their accuracy, and honestly, I think Pick might just win out purely because of that.
Yeah, because it looks like Pick is definitely a lot more consistent with accuracy.
Indeed.
I don't know. What do you, Parag and Rad? What do you think? Do you think Neyei has a good chance of maybe pulling a win with this?
I'm not sure. It's really hard to know until the chart ends. Like that's definitely a downside in terms of competitive experience. You just don't know who's winning until the chart ends.
Ooh, both players miss.
Oh, but it looks like Neyei got *4 quicker. But I guess to be fair, in retrospect, that doesn't mean much. It's
I mean,
Times 4 quicker
well,
just
the
means you
player-
got more points.
Well,
Yeah.
PickPig. Well, PickPig dropped below ×3. I believe PickPig actually compounded to ×1. So PickPig's score actually would be affected more by the miss.
Yeah, but not by much. Honestly, multiplayer drops are pretty much worth nothing. Especially considering how fast you get them now.
I find it really funny how the sand crystals background, like the dark sand crystals, which has been used for some of the more like aggressive charts, got macked to the hyposphere background, which is all like it's just like cotton candy, basically.
Yeah.
So
Andy.
So I actually did the math for this a while back, the amount of score value that you lose when you miss at different values, and you're missing about an equal amount of points based on whether you drop to ×4, ×3, or ×2. So, I mean, to drop to ×3, ×2, or ×1. So each increment is costing you about the same amount of points. So PickPig dropping to ×1 is actually cost about 3 misses that drop you to 3x.
Alrighty, Pick is gonna finish off with a lower score than
Pick with
Neyei,
a
but
slightly lower
accuracy?
base score.
But yeah, I mean, Neyei got a lot more goods from what I could see than.
And
That-
Pick
you know
takes
this?
it.
Yeah, Pick takes
Yeah.
it. Better accuracy. That's just you have to get those goods because otherwise it's just going to.
By a
Yes,
margin about
that's it.
5 MS?
Yeah, and that's 5 MS is pretty big.
I mean,
It got Pick all over 800 more points in accuracy.
yeah, and that really is a sad reality of that with this new patch. It's just you have to get better accuracy. You have to, or else you just will most likely lose out on that. Unless you have just a much bigger score in score output, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
and I mean that score gap, that base score gap was pretty tiny. It was like 200 something. So
Yeah. like I feel if Neyei actually had maybe like 1,000 points more, he probably would have gotten away with that. But unfortunately, that just wasn't the case.
Wait, why was the prediction closed?
Wait, oh what? Ah,
They're already calling it for Pick? Jesus!
well. I mean, would you really call that? I don't know if you would really call that BM. Just maybe like high confidence or being cocky, but I don't know.
No worries,
really
Elite.
bad.
That's
We got the boobas. Let's
we
go.
got the booba.
This whole Twitch doesn't have a problem.
Alright, well, I got my stream minimized for now.
Just put like
Good
some
thing-
sort of like
Good
bottle
thing
on
the
your lower
update.
corner.
Good thing the update doesn't show the album art in the corner anymore, right? Oh no, you still got it showing there. Darn it.
Yep.
Oh well. I'll just focus on the gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gameplay is totally what we're focusing on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Neyei's gonna be ranking PFC.
Well, it looks like PickPig stuff. Cool. Don't even let me finish my set. Well, you know what? I guess that's good. I didn't finish that, so it's good. Woohoo! Not me. I mean, oh no.
Yeah, I personally think this is probably easier than the first chart we saw. Like it's rated 55, but I think it's a little overrated.
Well, that is also, I wouldn't say an issue, but that is definitely where clashes of opinions lie when it comes to difficulty. Because some people who make the chart might think it's like a 50, 60, 70, but then others might just be like, oh, well, probably wasn't that hard. Maybe
Yeah.
around that.
Oh man, I think.
Honestly, for your,
Go ahead.
if you're gonna, you go address.
Okay. I think the issue with the current system is that upsets are very unlikely now compared to what they were before.
Oh yeah, because you're not guaranteed to lose if you have one more miss than the other person.
Oh, Neyei just
Whoa.
drop that entire
those
string.
misses just wrapped around the entire screen.
And not only that, I think that will negatively impact their MS, which it shouldn't.
Oh, yeah, those were all match notes, right? Those all added 100 MS to
Those match strings, they're not nice. Oh, that's dirty. Also, I don't know. Maybe it's just my opinion, but I just don't agree with the fact that match strings tap match notes somehow count for your MS. That just
I think pretty much everyone agrees that that's not a good aspect of the system.
Because obviously it's it's the devs at the end of the day and how they feel about it. But I hope that they take into consideration that at least doing something different with that instead of just having it the way it is right now.
Yeah, honestly, haven't really seen much response from the devs as of late. Possibly still working out that mobile port that actually got removed a while back.
Yeah. I definitely think they're trying to fine-tune things before they, of course, do an official release for that.
Yeah, they had to.
Yeah, I believe what the dev said was that this week was going to be dedicated to shoring up some issues with the mobile port, and then next week they're coming back to this again.
Yeah.
Those match strings are scary.
They missed some of the match notes in that string. That was interesting.
I'm not entirely sure how that works.
Probably moved too quickly.
That does seem like a logical explanation.
It seemed like Neyei was on it though, which is strange.
All I can see though is that with those match strings, I mean, I guess to be fair, this is with all match strings, but it looks like in this case, you really have to keep control of the wheel, because otherwise it's just gonna go all over the place.
Yeah, it might be best to have those match strings be, straightforward rather than having two in a single lane.
Maybe. And
yeah,
looks
this
like...
is certainly going to be
PickPig's
PickPig's lane
base
for
score is
sure.
higher by quite a bit.
But Neyei still got an S rank, which is very admirable. But
Wow,
yeah,
my 4K.
4,000 points. My God.
Yeah, huge bonus from that accuracy difference.
Well,
For sure,
with that,
that's certainly going to be a decisive win for Pick here.
and it looks like with that, PickPig has won the